Hello. Good to see you.
Hi.
It's been a while.
My boyfriend's a photographer, so he knew a lot about cameras already, and he had a couple of Polaroid cameras that he played around with.
That's amazing.
And I studied illustration in the UK, so we decided to combine our talents and open a store.
Why was he so interested in Polaroid cameras?
So he already had a couple of Polaroid cameras that he bought in America and brought back with him. I think just the pleasure of seeing your photo instantly, and Polaroid is one of the very few cameras that can do that.
Oh, okay.
And they're also quite professional. They produce really professional looking pictures, and the ability to keep it and hold it and show people is just really charming, and it makes you value the picture a lot more.
Definitely, and I think it's definitely becoming a lost art today, especially with phones.
Yeah.
No one really prints pictures anymore, so when you see these vintage photos lined up, it's really unique.
People come to look at the cameras. We also do camera rentals, so if you're not sure, you can play with the camera for a while and bring it back. And the owner of the store also has an antique camera, which he uses to take professional portrait photos of people who visit the stores.
And I have to say, this is adorable. This is one of the first things I noticed when I walked in. It's just so cute. And
you can actually
open it. I might go to break it.
You can actually open it.
It's so cute. Well, and this is another Polaroid?
Yeah, this is the same Polaroid camera. This one is made for kids, so you can see there's lots of different types.
Wow! I've never seen a camera like this before.
Yeah, that one's a really big one. That's to do portrait close-ups. Like, we have a couple of pictures here, which you get high definition. So that's why it's got the magnifying glass. Yeah.
I can't imagine carrying this around.
No, it's quite a special one. But a very popular one that we've got is like this. It actually has a case that covers it up and protects it.
Wow.
And it all kind of folds out, so
that is so cool.
Magnifies. Wow. So because the camera takes a little while to actually take the photo, you can feel the softness of someone's character. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and here we have to pull it out.
Wow, look at that.
Okay, so now the chemicals are developing the photo, so you have to wait for about 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
If you open it too soon, it will be a faint picture.
Wow, take a look at that. That turned out really well. Wow, so this is...
And yeah, on the other side you can see the chemicals and how they work in the photo.
Take a look at that. You can tell it's really soft focus compared to today's pictures on cell phones. Even though there are so many exciting and interesting stores in Dihua Street, I decided to conclude my day by checking out URS. You must be wondering what this stands for. Let's find out. I am now in front of one of the URS stores. This one is called URS 155, which specializes in cooking. All the URS have a chain of stores along Dihua Street, but we're going to check out this one and have a cooking lesson. Come with me. Hey, Ting.
Hello. The URS actually is Urban Regeneration Station, and it's about the Taipei City government project.
Oh.
Yeah, the house owner, they will donate their house to the Taipei City government.
Oh, that's lovely. So is this organization owned by the government as well?
Yes.
And I know the name of this place is URS 155, but can you tell me a little bit about what this particular URS specializes in?
Yeah, URS 155, actually we call it here is cooking together, because we want to here in cooking idea and cooking food. This street including many Chinese medicine and Chinese ingredient food. Maybe we can use these ingredient things to introduce what is Dihua Street.
Oh, that's very
yeah,
clever.
so that's why we call it cooking together.
Okay.
our handmade craft. Actually, you can see our
the building is actually the very
beautiful.
similar structure as all the others.
Traditional. And
This is our handmade silver work.
What is this?
Yeah, it's a robot and with a Gundam suit. So it's a Japanese animation.
How did you come up with this?
Well, our brand story is just like you can move everything like we designed it. So
I like
our
that.
main central idea is like this.
So cute.
we will invite the artists and come to here to maybe they can show their products in this old house.
So how often do you have this market?
Yeah, we hope every weekend we can do that.
We can make everything alright. We can make everything alright.
Daojiang was once Taipei's richest district, filled with stories of merchants rising from rags to riches. Unfortunately, that was forgotten with the rise of the city's east side. Nowadays, tons of young artists and entrepreneurs flock to this particular district, hoping to use the traditional Taiwanese architecture and design to help bring their modern ideas and products and help them stand out more. The fusion of the traditional atmosphere with fresh, modern elements helps create a really unique culture. I am at one of the most inspirational places in Taipei. This is the Songshan Creative and Cultural Park. Every year, thousands of artists, designers, and entrepreneurs of all sorts flock to this location to exhibit their designs or their creations or their presentations or their dance performances. And it's an amazing place if you are looking for design, for art, for display, or just some good old-fashioned inspiration. This is the place to be. This is Alana. My Chinese name is Yao Wen, so we're going to check out some of the designs. Before coming here, I contacted Kim. Now let's ask her to show us around so we can get to know more about the background of this beautiful tobacco factory. Hey, what's this?
It's a very, very special place. Can you imagine what this place it is?
Is it a warehouse? It looks kind of like a...
Actually, it's a nursery room.
A what?
Nursery.
During the Japanese colonial time?
Yes.
Wow.
Because the employer, they try to take care of the employee very, very well. So they hope they can stay here, work very comfortable, and they also treat them as their family. Here were 30 children at the same time.
One woman take care of 30
maybe four women to take care of them. You can see the front of the door or the windows. And now it's a bookstore right now. We reopen it. We reopen this place for the public. So people come here to see different sides of the house. And they can image the history here. I think this place is very special because in other area of our park, you will see like a factory, but this house is very warm.
Yeah, I've never seen a nursery in any other factory, let alone one in the 1940s.
We also have the best house here. For the taking a shower.
Oh, they have dorms here.
Japanese, they like to taking a shower after their work. So we also have the best house. We did have a dining hall just inside the factory because during that moment, I think here were more than 2,000 workers.
Here?
Yeah, around 2,000 workers. Alina, right now we are inside the factory already. Yeah.
I think it looks so modern. Like, I can't believe this was built in the 1930s. It looks like a school.
Yes, that's true. And the feature of this factory is we have lots of pillars.
Yeah.
Because before the heavy machines are all on the second floor.
Yeah.
And also right now we just passed by the union number 133. This program is for 6 non-profit organizations.
That makes sense because it's the cultural hub of Taipei,
That's true,
right?
that's
so they
true.
want
That's
all
right.
the creative, individual, artistic people here to cultivate the culture.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's our purpose and
Yeah.
our aim and goal as well.
Can you tell me how this was changed from like a tobacco factory into the creative hub?
Yeah.
Like, beautiful. Like, whose idea was it?
Actually, in 2011, the city government decided to keep this space and rebuild and maintain everything. And then just reopened 3 years ago.
Wow.
And we try to keep the historical side.
The design style.
Because if no government's power, you know, people will destroy the whole house.
And it's so good that they preserved it.
Yes,
It's so
yes,
beautiful.
yes. This place is the most popular place in the park, a secret to the warehouse.
Conveyor Sinali.
Yeah.
这是 conveyor.
Yeah.
Wow.
After they stole the secret in the warehouse, there is a rail just beside the warehouse.
So they can even transport even further. I mean, I think you can just see from this place just how smart they are. Like, they just... There are many creative shops that can be found here. For example, this was an interesting one that uses creative salt as colorful birthday gifts with symbolic meanings.
Hi, I'm Steve.
Hi, good to see you,
Yeah,
Steve.
thanks for visiting.
I'm so excited to see your company and learn about all the salt. What is all the salt doing here?
Our salt is come from the south part of Taiwan.
Yes.
And actually, there are 2 kinds of the salt field. One is made from mud. The other is made from the pottery pieces.
Oh, can I ask, is there a benefit of using pottery instead of mud?
Yes, because when we use the pottery, actually, if we want to have the salt, it needs to have several turns to combine together. One is the solar power, the other is the wind power. The last one is the material of the salt field. Then we'll keep the salt left in the salt field.
And that's more useful than the mud.
Yeah, and compared to the mud field, you will become cleaner, it tastes better. And compared to the traditional salt, after you taste that, it's salty, but you will feel sweeter. When you go in,
Salt will be sweet?
yes.
Wow.
First sweet, first salty, and then you will feel sweet after going inside your throat. Yes.
It's salty right now.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. You also have some microelements inside this salt. It's good for our health. Everyone has his own birthday, has a single color to present, to bring him the good luck.
Oh, really?
So that's the reason why here we totally have 366.
That's really nice that you guys take into consideration everybody's birthday.
Yes.
So everyone has a color, no one feels left out.
Yeah, so Anita, what's your birthday?
Mine is actually Taiwan's birthday.
Yeah,
I'm October 10.
October 10, okay.
Water Sinai.
Oh, it's these colors for you to hold. And you can see that there also something that we said is the meaning for this birthday.
What's the meaning for this birthday?
It means intelligence.
Intelligence?
You know the result before things going happen.
Yeah, trust me, if I knew the results before it happened, I would never take a school test. First I have to ask, how did they choose the color with the birthday? Is it a random or does someone...
Just like we said that we use the energetic color theory.
Yeah.
Now it comes from Japan. And it says that Japanese culture, then we take as reference and know all about this one. In our Chinese tradition, salt means it brings good luck to you and keep the bad things away. They will put their shield and the salt in front of their door.
The sword here?
Bad guys see those shields and sword. They know the master is at home, so they will not go there. Yeah, so that's the reason why we choose this cartoon as the good luck symbol.
That salt is more than just food. It has a very special meaning to Chinese culture and Chinese people. As you can see behind me, there are colors associated with the birthdays, and each individual date represents something about your personality and a color, and of course, for eating. Using colors to represent 366 different days, these colorful salts are set